Hello, it is a dark episode for July the 4th, 2024. I guess it's Happy Independence Day for the Americans. For me, it's Friday. And Friday just is the day of the week, not the end of my work day. I have another work day tomorrow before I am off. What? I did my we got a bit of my office cleared out today, which is really nice. That was actually quite good. I might try and use the momentum there. I was able to clear out a good hunk of space out of one side of my office. It's like, well, maybe I should try and clear out the space in my other side of my office. I don't know where I would put stuff, but maybe I could go through stuff that I have back there and just sort of really think about it and like, what could I do with this stuff? Is there any way I could shift this stuff around that it wasn't cluttering up my office? That might be kind of nice. I kind of like that. So I might try and make an effort to continue that. That would be great. I got a little bit more writing done. I don't think I've got any comments on my story. I've gotten on LE. I've gotten people who've favorited it, and I think I'm up to like 40 followers now. I mean, I'm also somebody who's just generally trying to like whenever I read a story on LE, I try and comment on it, which is a superpower in itself. There's definitely some people who do not leave comment. Like, it's like YouTube, like anything. The majority of people do not leave comments. That's not how they use it. And so it's like, it's nice to leave a little bit of a footprint that way, and to let other writers know that, hey, they're appreciated. Some human being actually read their story. Maybe, and was enthusiastic about it one way or the other. I'm definitely a booster. I'm not somebody who's like, excuse me, you misspelled this word, or excuse me, your grammar needs to be better, or it's like, fuck off. It's like, we're writing smut, and if it's unreadable, I just stop reading and go on to the next story. I don't need to drop a comment informing a writer that they suck. It's like, silence is probably the most damning thing that can happen. And, I guess you could say at the moment, it's all been silence on my story. Most likely the logjam will get broken by somebody who says, I hate your use of pronouns, or, whatever. I'll get some critical thing, and I'll feel down for a bit. But I'm working on the next story, which hopefully I'll break on through to the other side on. I always sort of struggle, but I will get there. I will get there. Other than that, what else today? I did exercises, and I tried to do very full and slow versions of the exercises, and man, my legs are sore as a result. It was like, okay, do it slow and then do it as deep as possible, and it's like, oh, I feel it. I can feel a little bit of the soreness. So good, I guess. I'm going to be careful and do my stretches tonight, and read Tipping the Velvet, and get a good sleep, and get up in the morning and get to work on whatever I need to get done. I clicked over from my private reader side of YouTube, which is like One Life, to my BookTube side of thing, which I hadn't been on for a long time. And it's like, oh, this is an entirely different world, an entirely different vibe. And it is one of those things, the more BookTube you actually watch, the more inspired I am to like, oh, I should make a video too, kind of thing. Whereas I don't get any inspiration from my other side, which is also, it allows me to relax in a way from that, which I have to say is not a bad thing. Sometimes it's YouTube shorts, though. It's just like, it's a fucking waste of time. I did have a burst of watching YouTube Shorts very first thing in the day, and it was just like, oh fuck, man, fuck, keep off of those fucking things. They really suck your time, suck your brain out. Even the more just regular videos I watch on YouTube are far preferable to YouTube Shorts. They're just fucking brain cancer, those things. And yet I still watch them. Sensation. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Not go watch any YouTube Shorts right now. And actually, I'll continue listening to Joseph Francis Burton talking about the American-Philippine War, because it's my time period. And hey, Joseph is a really interesting guy. Joe is a really interesting guy. So, yeah, I'll leave it there. More videos later.